wanted to ask you about, I think it's the pass you get to Drew in the dunker and that ATO. Just kind of what kind of confidence do you guys have that, hey, if we slow down the game, if we need to play half court, we now know exactly like how to make a play or find someone or make something happen?
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying that Drew's been a missing piece for us for a long time while he was out because, he does a great job of moving, finding open areas, on the perimeter slashing or in that dunker spot, cutting behind the defense and whatnot. So, Giannis sets the screen. At that point, it's just cat and mouse, just trying to see if I can get a floater, get a pass to him. And, my bailout is Drew right there underneath the rim.
Just for you guys defensively tonight, you had to throw a lot of different looks at DeMar. Would you kind of think you guys found some success in late, or you guys were able to find just enough stops late?
I think we just got just enough stops. I mean, he's good. I mean, the guy hits so many tough jump shots that you wonder if you're playing good defense on him or not. And then you get too close to contest your shot and end up being a foul. So that's one thing we have to be better. Next time we face those guys is, challenge the shot without putting them on the free throw line, but also trying to make them a little bit more comfortable and don't let him get to his sweet spots. But, he's a tough cover. He made a lot of tough shots tonight. He just made it look easy, honestly.
Just how frustrated were you with some of those calls? I know late you got hit on the arm, it looked like, when you had a jumper and didn't get one. Just how frustrating was kind of that feeling that you're trying to contest?
It's frustrating. I mean, feeling like you get fouled, don't necessarily get the call, but that's just the game sometimes. We just have to play through it. I have to play through it, do a better job of not complaining and just focus on the next play in the game and not focus on the referees.
Eric was asking about the multiple looks that you all threw at DeMar. What do you think of throwing multiple bodies at him at once and then, kind of having to scramble out of it?
Yeah, different defenders. I mean, with me, I just try to use my length on guys and, I try to anticipate where they're going, where their shots are coming from. With Wes, he's just going to be all up under you. And then Drew, it's kind of the same thing, but he's going to press you and gamble for steals and try to make you uncomfortable also. So just the fact that we throw many different guys at, different players or certain players, it's going to be key for us going down the road, especially in crunch time and playoff time, just having multiple guys that, you're confident with throwing on a player like DeRozan or anybody, just knowing that they're going to do a tough job of making them shoot tough jump shots.
I'm not sure how much you all even talk about or even recognize, but I guess from the outside looking in, there's this statistic that the Bucks are 18-3 when Khris, Drew, and Giannis are all available. I mean, besides the obvious, but like the three of you all together, why do you complement each other so much? And just what do you think of the fact of this team goes as you three go?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't just say it's just us three. Anytime we're missing any player, it's a huge missing piece for us. But I think we complement each other well because we all do three different things on the ball and off the ball. I'm more of a shooter, mid-post, a little bit pick and roll play. Giannis is, very dominant in the paint and with his playmaking and attracting crowds when he has the ball. And then Drew just, he's a little bit of everything. A little bit of post, a little bit perimeter, a little bit making plays, pick and roll, everything. So then we know how to play off each other. We know when to give each other space, when to cut, when to try to find an open area in different spots on the floor where, other guys are working at.
I think Bobby hit his first three, missed his next six, and this isn't to talk about Bobby not making shots, but I think he had 6 offensive rebounds on the night. What does it kind of mean to you that on a night where Bobby isn't shooting it, which is a rarity, he's still finding a way to make plays and make a difference?
It just proves that, he's a winner. He's not worried about, making shots, scoring points. He's worried about trying to find ways to impact the game and win, and that's what we need from everybody. If I'm not hitting shots, if Giannis, Drew, we have to find other ways to impact the game positively for us to win. And, Bobby went out there and did that tonight for us.
Hey, Khris, the Bulls were just a little upset about the flagrant foul from Grayson on Caruso. I just kind of wanted to see what your vantage point was on that play and kind of your reaction to it.
I mean, I thought it was a hard foul for sure, but I thought it was a good hard foul. He went for the ball. The referee says a little bit of extra afterwards. So, I mean, that's what it is. I don't think Grayson's a dirty player. He's been great with us all season long, competing, defending, never really crossing the line. So I think we're all disappointed to see him get ejected for that foul.